A new Republican gerrymandering effort could eliminate Tennessee's only Democratic and majority black U.S. House district. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee is calling state legislators into session Tuesday to draw a new congressional map. It's the latest GOP move after the Supreme Court eliminated one of the last protections in the Voting Rights Act. For more, let's bring in MSNOW reporter Nnamdi Egwuonwu, who's joining us from Memphis. So how is this redistricting effort being received there, and are lawmakers prepared for an uphill battle, Nnamdi?
Yeah, a lot of the parishioners we talked to this morning, they're frustrated by this news, they're concerned, but the sentiment we've received is that even if this is an uphill battle, they want to see a fight. So joining me now, I want to bring in someone who's going to be on the front lines of that fight. This is State Representative Justin Pearson. If he looks familiar, it's because in 2023, he was actually expelled from the state legislature for leading a gun violence protest, but voters here sent him right back. What's your reaction to this redistricting effort? You and your colleagues are going to be there on Tuesday. And then how are state Democrats responding, considering the Republican trifecta you're working with?
I mean, we're organizing, we're fighting, we're speaking up against what is likely to be one of the most racist actions taken by this legislature. We're going to see nearly a dozen U.S. congressional seats at least taken away by Republicans who are trying to change the maps and create more racist maps. And so we're working. And there are even some Republicans who are saying they don't want to see the maps redrawn. We don't need to change our maps. We are the only black majority and majority Democratic city in the entire state of Tennessee. So we know why they are doing this, and we're going to fight with everything we've got against it.
You just mentioned there's some Republican colleagues here who are also iffy about this move. Can you talk about the conversations you're having with people beyond Democrats that are potentially opposed to this?
I mean, all across our state, we're seeing that people do not want to see the maps being changed. We know that we are being targeted because this is a majority black city, because it's majority Democratic, but the reality is other communities are going to be deeply impacted and are not going to have representation in the ways that they should based on our Constitution, our state Constitution, and the United States Constitution. So some Republicans are standing up and saying, I'm not going to support changing of the maps, but we still have to fight with all we've got in this moment in time.
The only black lawmakers that have ever been sent to Congress from Tennessee came from this district.
That's right.
Are you concerned that if this district is carved up, it'll become much more difficult to achieve that feat?
Absolutely, right? I'm running for the United States Congress to serve District 9. This district sent Harold Ford Sr., Harold Ford Jr. to the United States Congress, and we're the front runner in our District 9 race right now. And we know this is an attempt to stop majority black communities from being able to elect representatives who look like them, which was the purpose of the Voting Rights Act in the first place that was gutted by the Supreme Court. And we have to realize it was that racism, it was that bigotry that we are now standing up against when it comes to the redrawing on the maps. The first action Tennessee took after the Voting Rights Act was gutted was to now take away the only majority black district in the entire state. That's not accidental or coincidental. It's very intentional. And it's the reason we're running for Congress for representation, and it's the reason we have to fight now to defend District 9 from this attack.
State Representative, thank you so much for talking to me. I appreciate your time. And Alex, one thing I can tell you is that we know some state Democrats are planning a larger demonstration outside of the Capitol on Tuesday while that special session is taking place. So Democrats here are certainly trying to find ways to make their voices heard and fight this move, given the political environment they're in.
Got it. Thank you very much. And for that interview as well, Nnamdi.